Hey there. I've been looking after strays for years now, and in that time I've had a lot of cats come and go. Some stayed for just a few days, while others found their forever homes. One cat, though, really stands out. He's been by my side for over 3 years, and he's the only one who's not afraid of me. He doesn't care if I pick him up, pet him, or even try to give him a back scratch. He also has this little white spot right here. The first time I saw him, he was skinny, dirty, and hiding under a bush in the park. I tried to get closer, but he ran away before I could say hi. A few days later, I came back with some food, but he disappeared before I could offer it to him. Finally, on the third day, I managed to get close enough to stroke his head. That's when I noticed the white mark on his chest, which looked like the letter O. From then on, I started calling him Oscar. Over the next few months, Oscar got fatter and happier. He would greet me at the park every morning, and we would spend our days playing and basking in the sun. Although I enjoyed spending time with him, I knew that I couldn't keep him forever. So I made the difficult decision to find him a new home. I placed ads online, spoke to friends and family, and even put up posters around town. But no one wanted to adopt him. It was hard to see how much this hurt him, so I eventually took down the signs and decided to keep him with me for a while longer. As time went on, Oscar became more than just a pet for me. He became my best friend. We would watch movies together, eat dinner side by side, and sleep in the same bed. He was always there for me whenever I needed him and never judged me for my mistakes. One day, while we were hanging out at the local cafe, I met a very interesting woman named Diana. She was a retired history teacher who specialized in the Victorian era. When she learned about my cat, she immediately became intrigued. "Can I please meet him?" she asked excitedly. When Oscar approached her cautiously, she knelt down and gently stroked his head. "Oh, what a handsome boy," she said softly. "I haven't seen a cat like him in ages." After chatting for a bit, Diana excused herself to the restroom. Upon returning, she sat down next to me and revealed something shocking. "You know, your cat reminds me of someone very important from history," she said mysteriously. Intrigued, I asked, "Who exactly does my cat resemble?" Diana hesitated for a moment before answering, "Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States." She explained that Lincoln was known for his honesty, kindness, and ability to connect with people from all walks of life. Just like my cat, he too had a white spot on his chest that many people believed was in the shape of an A for America. At first I thought Diana was joking, but when I researched it, I found that she was serious. There were even old newspaper clippings that claimed Lincoln's cat, a tabby tomcat named Bill, had a white star on its chest. Could it be possible that my cat was related to Lincoln somehow? Determined to find out the truth, I took Oscar to the vet for a DNA test. While waiting for the results, Diana and I became fast friends. She told me amazing stories about the Victorian era and even showed me some of her prized possessions, which included an original copy of Charles Dickens's A Tale of Two Cities. A few weeks later, the DNA results came back, and they were shocking. As it turned out, my cat was a direct descendant of Abraham Lincoln's cat Bill. This meant that Oscar wasn't just any ordinary cat. He was part of a very special lineage that had played an important role in American history. Overwhelmed with joy, I hugged Diana tightly. "Thank you for helping me discover this," I said. "It means so much to know that I had the privilege of taking care of Lincoln's great many times over, a nephew." Diana laughed and patted my back. "The pleasure was all mine, my dear," she said. "Now let's go tell everyone this incredible news." We wasted no time spreading the word about Oscar's famous ancestry. I posted about it online, and soon enough, news outlets from all over the country picked up the story. It seemed like everyone wanted to know more about the cat who was related to President Lincoln. Although I was happy to share Oscar's story with the world, it also came with some downsides. We had to be careful about where we went because people kept trying to sneak into my house to take pictures of him. And even though most of them meant well, I could tell that it was getting to be too much for Oscar. He started hiding more often and didn't want to go outside anymore. One evening, while I was petting him, I noticed that he wasn't purring like he usually did. His breathing was shallow and he seemed to be in pain. I panicked and called the vet right away. Dr. Evans examined him and told me that he had a severe case of heartworms. Heartworm disease is caused by parasites that live in the heart and lungs of dogs, cats, coyotes, and other mammals. It's spread through the bite of an infected mosquito and can be deadly if left untreated. Since mosquitoes are more active in the summer months, heartworm disease is most common in warm climates. The good news is that heartworm disease is preventable. All you need to do is give your cat or dog a monthly dose of preventative medicine. Unfortunately, I didn't know this when I adopted Oscar, and he had been suffering in silence this whole time. Dr. Evans told me that the only way to get rid of his heartworms was to put him on a special diet and exercise him every day. Then we could treat him with medication that would kill the adult worms. After that, we would have to wait until the larvae died off naturally. Thankfully, there was a silver lining to this dark cloud. As part of his treatment, Oscar would need to stay at the vet clinic for a few weeks so the staff could monitor his progress. It was a difficult decision, but I knew it was the best thing for him. Every day I would visit Oscar and bring him some of his favorite toys. I also spent hours playing with him and giving him lots of love and attention. Slowly but surely, his strength returned and his tail started wagging again. I could tell that he was grateful for all the care I was giving him, and it made me so happy to see him happy again. Finally, the day arrived when Oscar was cleared of heartworms. He was so happy to be back home again, and I couldn't be happier to have him back. From that day on, I made sure to give him all the love and care he deserved. Every morning when I wake up, I hear him purring loudly as he rubs against my legs. And every night before I go to sleep, I give him extra scratches behind the ears. Life may not always be easy for a stray cat, but thanks to the help of kind people like you, we can make sure they live their best life possible. So next time you see a homeless animal, please don't walk by without offering a helping hand or a kind word. You never know when an act of kindness will change a life. If you enjoyed this touching tale, don't forget to leave us a thumbs up. Your support means everything to us. Also, please subscribe to our channel and stay updated on our future projects. Until then, take care and goodbye.